DynamicCardStore.com to get the cards. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save your points. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCardStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome to a video that I'm going to show you a really good way and a really good reason right now to try and stack your club ready for the next promo. Whatever that promo may be, or whatever promo it is that you want to stack your club for, now is actually a really good time to do so because the market is at a bit of a lull, a bit of a weird time because we've just had quite a few back-to-back promos and Future Stars was a promo that ran for quite a long period of time. Obviously no promos right now at the time of me recording this, and I'm expecting there to be like a loading screen for a promo on Friday. So the time you guys are seeing this, which is Wednesday morning, today's a really good time to try and get some of this stuff done because it's actually an incredible time to stack your club and it's a very cheap and cost-effective time as well. So I'm going to go through a couple of different things. I'll start at the beginning, but I'll explain first what the basic end goal is. The end goal is going to be completing a bunch of League SBCs. Now that is mainly because League SBCs right now are at a pretty darn good price. Actually, you know what? I'll show you. Okay, so you can see on your screens right here, you've got the Liga Santander, which is 200k to complete. The Liga MX at 100. The Chinese Super League is actually already dropped back down to 80k, which is surprising that it's dropped quite as much as it has. But you can see by the looks of them here, only a few SBCs are a little bit expensive. The Premier League's a little bit priced right now. The Santander is a little bit inflated, and the Serie A is the other one that's a little bit pricey. But the other leagues are actually at a relatively good and relatively cost-effective price right now. Also, the time that I'm checking this out, the market is not at a particularly low point in the day. If you were to do this in the evenings or really early in the mornings, the markets are at slightly cheaper times. Especially in the evenings, the markets are much, much cheaper. But I have to say, right now, to do these SBCs, it's actually not too bad. As you can see, I've started a few, but for me to finish the Liga Santander, the Liga MX, to finish what I've got left of Ligue 1, the Championship, the Bundesliga, and to finish, I think it was the Sudamericano, because I've actually done part of that, I just haven't ticked it off yet. It's going to cost me 400k to finish those 6 League SBCs. It's not bad at all. Also, the Champions League one, I've only got 2 left to do. So, for like 400k to do 6-7 League SBCs and finish them, it's pretty effective. But I'm going to go back onto the gameplay here, and I'm going to show you how you're going to get those League SBCs for a cheaper way, and a way that you can actually make a couple of coins along the way if you're a little bit lucky too. And yes, it's going to start with BPM. So BPM is a method that I will always vouch for. It's a method that I will always say. One thing I will say to you guys right now, I would still say my general guideline for starting off is about 20k in your club. If you've got less than 20k, I'd play a couple of games, or if you're fairly competent with other trading methods, then try and do other trading methods. But normally what I'm doing right now is I'm keeping any players from League SBCs. I have actually completed this team, so I am going to sell him, but normally I would keep him. I haven't completed these guys, so I'll keep hold of him as well. But any players that don't sell, I'm keeping, and I'm going to be using those for upgrade packs. And this is important, why it's like an important time to do it now, because those boosted upgrade packs are out. The one that give you the 3 rares, or the 3 silver cards and the 4 non-rare golds instead of being 2 and 3 respectively. Those right now, it seems silly. It doesn't seem like loads, but it makes a big, big difference. Those extra players in each of them make a humongous difference right now, especially when you look at the fact that you've got all of these other SBCs that are out. The 82 to 88s, which are fantastic for filling your club with fodder in general anyway. Wolves I've already finished, by the way, which is why I'm going to sell him as well. But again, it's just a really good time right now to get these opened and to try and make coins. As you can see from those first 2 packs alone, if I was selling that other player as well, we've broken even on the first and made quite a bit of profit on the second. BPM at the moment is a relatively good thing right now. It's relatively cost effective. This is going to be a good pack too, as we've got ourselves a Spanish player, which are selling because of, again, icon swaps. So like I made that video the other day. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. It just goes a little bit more in depth as to specific things to look out for in BPM and why BPM is at a pretty good time at the moment. But again, this starts with BPM. As you can see, all 3 packs we open there. A little bit lucky that all 3 will profit, but it's a good example that this can have players in them to make coins. But now we'll go into step number 2. And step number 2 is the bronze and silver upgrade packs. Now, obviously, basically what we want to do is we want to get the bronze players that aren't in League SBCs, and you want to rotate those into the 3 silver player packs. Now, I've been opening a bunch of these. Also, it's very important to note, they're the ones on the live tab, not the ones on the upgrade tab. These are the standard ones that you would normally get for the 2 silver, 4, and then the 3 golds. You want to go to the live tab and you want to favorite the bronze upgrade and the silver upgrade. You want to favorite them so you make sure you use the right ones. You need to make sure it says 3 silver player pack and 4 gold commons. These honestly are so good. These silver ones are incredible. The amount of very, very good silver players I'm getting from League SBCs is phenomenal. I literally had from the Liga Santander, after doing this for probably a couple of hours, it did take obviously a fair time. I put a lot of time into it, a fair time to do so. But I think I'd got myself, just as an example for one league, I'd got myself 63 Liga Santander silvers. That's just from one league. 63 players from one league. That is pretty nuts. That's like 6 teams completed there and then. Like, it is crazy. And obviously the players that you get from these that are non-League SBC will then go into the silver upgrades to give you 4 gold commons. And yet again, those are going to be very helpful because, again, you're going to get loads of common players from your League SBCs. Again, it's very, very like worth your while. And again, just those bonus players, just like one bonus player there, one bonus player there, it adds up way quicker than you expect. Now, one of the main things with this being a big plus of the 4 gold commons, obviously, like I said, you're going to keep the ones for the League SBCs that you're willing to try and complete. But again, let's say, even worst case scenario, you get 4 players from, let's say, Liga NOS, 4 players from a league that doesn't have a League SBC. If you manage to get 2 packs like that, you've pretty much already done an 82 to 88. So realistically, from grinding the bronze players into the silvers, and obviously the bronze packs, you're going to be getting some players from League SBCs. Along with these silver upgrades, you're also going to get League SBC players. And with the gold ones, you're going to be getting League SBC players. When you get to this final stage and you've got players that aren't necessarily helpful for League SBCs, you can still get yourself fodder with the 82 to 88. I honestly, this is a method that if I sat and did this, and it would take a long time, I'm not going to act like it wouldn't. I could grind from bronze packs to silvers to golds to 82 to 88 and probably get a big chunk of like an icon SBC, for example, done, and it would cost me not very much because I've done it grinding, I've done it while, obviously I can do packs along the way as well, so if I wanted to open the packs there and then, fantastic. However, I'm going to be saving packs for the next promo, whatever that may be. People seem to think it could be Carnival stuff that we got last year. It could be Winter Refresh, which will be a little bit late into the year, but people think it could still be a thing. It could still come out. But regardless, for me, this is an incredible way to A, stock your club, B, potentially stock your club with packs and stack packs for a prolonged period of time, however long you want to wait for. People who are waiting to do blooming Team of the Season now. Some people are stacking packs to Team of the Season from here, which is mental if you ask me, but fair blooming play to you if you're willing to wait that long. You're an absolute hero in my books. But yeah, this is a really good way. You can get League SBCs done at a way cheaper rate right now. Like, honestly, I'd say League SBCs are down about like anywhere between 5 and 25%. Some leagues are just incredibly cheap for what you're getting back from them. The Ligue 1 is, I think, the only one that's a little bit inflated. Ligue 1 is often sort of bouncing between 180k and as low as 120 is the cheapest I've seen it recently. It's at 160 right now. This is on PlayStation, by the way. So I would say at the moment, it's in that middle ground. It's in the sort of prices you'd expect it. But if you're doing this later at night, sort of around 6 PM when people are opening packs and stuff anyway, and things become cheaper when you're having to buy the players for your teams, you can probably do it even cheaper than it says on Footbin at the moment anyway. Obviously, I only ever use Footbin as a guide because Footbin isn't necessarily always the direct cheapest way, but you can use it as a guide to help you out at times anyway. But that is kind of the be-all and end-all of this. That is kind of basically all I've got to say to you guys. As you can see, I have been slowly but surely working my way through, and I will continue to do so and keep stacking these packs for League SBCs. I will keep stacking the League SBC packs, for the sake of the next promo, whatever that promo ends up being. But for me personally, I think this is a really like warranted method right now. I think this will help you out a whole bunch in preparing yourself for whatever the next promo is, or of course to make, get a few things into your club and maybe build towards the icon packs that are out right now. It's entirely up to you, but for now I think this is one of the best things you can do to stack your club. I really do. Now, I know this was a bit of a shorter and sharper and snappier video, but hopefully this has been helpful. If you have any questions, then please let me know down below in the comment section. I will answer as many questions as I can. I try and pride myself on answering every question that's put down there. So thank you so much for all the love and support. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button. Supports me, the channel, and the video a whole bunch. Of course, if you're new to the channel, then a sub goes a long way, and notifications being turned on helps me out as well, because you'll get notified anytime that we upload a video or indeed go live with a live stream. But for now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome. I'll see you soon, and above all else, look after yourselves, and of course, wash your hands. In a bit, guys.
What?
Yeah,
his name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, or say hello. Entertain, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty Games, yeah, you already know. Hursty